Hey star lovers, I'm just popping on randomly today because I've emerged from my cave and I just wanted to share with you, don't know if you can hear that, that's all the amazing kookaburras laughing. Yeah, they're the ones that called me out actually because I've been hermiting in my cave as a star witch and yeah, they're all laughing wildly. Big call, hey, big call. So, Pluto retrograding, late degrees Capricorn, check out what house sector, what life sector it is currently going through in your chart. Massive burning everything down to the ground, back to the ashes, and rising like the phoenix out of that. The burning of Pluto is slow. It's a slow burn, and it's really having its effect on many individuals in their life. So, you know, diamonds, coal. So coal goes under immense pressure to become the diamond. And this is what I refer to whenever there's really strong plutonic transits, especially because this is in late degrees Capricorn, very different when Pluto was in Aquarius. And so Capricorn is governed, it's the sea goat, but it's governed by Saturn, Lord of Time. So we've got these heavyweight karmic planetary players. Saturn's retrograding in Pisces. So there's a collective, there's a collective theme around grief and loss, the collective existential crisis, actually. And so I'm calling on, in transpersonal therapy, we work with the Wise Compassion Guide. So calling in your compassionate wisdom and calling in your posse, if you like, your spiritual posse that you work with to support you throughout this time. This is the changing of a new timeline, a new frequency coming through. It's a massive shift in the evolutionary consciousness of humanity, and it's here for around 18 months to 2 years. So we are all having to dig incredibly deep into the crystalline structure, our own diamond frequency, our own diamond matrix. And of course, how we can work with this is by accessing the starlight. Venus is about to go retrograde. She's been in her maximum illumination, and Venus is going retrograde on the 23rd of July at 28 degrees Leo. We also have the nodal shifts. For some, if it's the mean position, it was activated yesterday, the 13th of July. Yes, 13th of July. For some, if you follow the true position, it's the 18th. So we're in the portal. The nodal shift to North Node, Aries, South Node, Libra, governed by Venus. Do not betray yourself. This is bringing through the receptive feminine energies of the Venusian-ruled South Node into the dynamic North Node, Aries. Do not betray yourself. Have the courage, the strength to really honor who it is and what it is that you need to express out into the world. And of course, we are coming into a really strong dark moon on the 18th of July, the same day that the nodes shift in their true position. The dark moon is 24 degrees Cancer, cardinal water. and it's going to have the opposition to Pluto in Capricorn. So we are in wild times of deep regeneration and transformation. And this is where we are resourcing ourselves. So keeping in mind the Saturn retrograde in Pisces is it's going to be opposite Mars and Virgo. So this might give us some impetus and movement to come back to everyday reality, as in what do we need to ground ourselves, to look at our health, our well-being, our devotional services and practices, so our personal dietas. This could be the call to shift the inertia and stagnancy. And for some individuals that are incredibly sensitive and the psychic awareness of where the veils are the thinnest, this is the call back to your roots, the earth reference points. So working with the tree guardians to really send your roots deep down into the crystalline heart of the mother. Working with your own lines of self-inquiry around your body, your mind, your spirit, and your willpower. The Mars energy is activating Virgo of your intentions, tracking the air element of how your mind can either hold you prisoner or set you free. With the dark moon approaching on the 18th of July, it's exact 4:31 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Cancer is the deep call into the womb of the great Mother Goddess. The feminine principles of nature, and when I talk about the feminine principles of nature, this is for all beautiful kin, all beautiful creatures. There is an intelligence within nature, and it is the worlds within the world. So working with the elemental nature spirits, the plant intelligences, the natural order, actually moving away from maybe spending so much time on screens, looking at the falsity of connections and relationships that may no longer serve you anymore, to release, to make space, to coming back home, to being with the plants, to being with the trees, the waters. Are you of the air realm, the water realm, the earth realm, or the fire realm? Actually starting to explore in this very sensitive dark moon in Cancer, tracing your spiritual or your lineage to the plants. They nurture us. Nature nurtures us. She nurtures us as the Holy Mother of this divine star that we are living on, the planet, Terra Mater, Earth Mother. And so she's calling us back where we find solace in a sanctuary of spending time in our favorite place in nature, whether that be the ocean, the rainforest, the rivers, the waterways, singing the holy songs of the Grail woman, the flame of the hearth priestesses, the ancient priestesses who tended to the hearth flame, is being resurrected with Venus retrograding 28 degrees Leo. I will share more about that in another post that I will do that deserves its own spaciousness to speak into. There's much unfolding with this rebirth, with the Venus retrograde, a strong devotional practice of 40 days and 40 nights. So, yeah, just taking the space to drop deep in this Cancerian reset on the dark moon. It's always 3 days, 3 nights of deep rest and renewal, of allowing yourself to rest and be, to tend and nurture yourself, good food, good water, and most of all, to allow yourself the time and the spaciousness to drop all expectations, all pressures, take the pressures off yourself from the density of life to really ground and dream well. Beautiful star lovers, dream well throughout this next week of the nodal shifts and the dark moon in Cancer. Okay, and remember to breathe. So please subscribe to Star Witch Astrology on YouTube and journey well. Much love with magic and strength in your hearts.